welcome. We are at episode 7, you guys, and I feel good about that. I learned a lot during this podcast I have going on, and yeah, it's been very insightful. I was finna get my hair braided, and I'm just like, the braids get old, you take your hair down, you're trying to grow your hair out. My hair grows best when it's free, which is why I started doing my mini braids on YouTube, on my YouTube channel. I'm like, from getting the cornrows in my hair grew enough to do mini braids, but usually they're long. Now they're like tiny baby short mini braids that I put in my hair. And I got, y'all, let me tell you something. This feels so good to the point I don't want to get weave and braids. Like, I just want to naturally let my hair grow out. So I just decided that's what I'm going to do. So I really didn't want to wear them because they're short, but now I'm like, I just don't care. It feels free. My scalp feels good through the phases and stages of hair growth, growing my hair out. So anywho, y'all, I am excited about episode 7 because speaking of my hair, social media influencer The Neat Freak, which I follow, has short hair. And one of the reasons I initially followed her is because of how she rocks her short hair. And she's so confident in it. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to follow her, see what she's about. And then I started to get nosy and research and go back all the way back down to when she started. Went through her social media and I saw, wait, she didn't always start off with short hair. So I'm going and seeing how she got to who she is today. And that's kind of how that happened. Her brand name is Face Naked, which I'm super excited about promoting. And I cannot wait till I get to my package in the mail. So yes, you guys, I'm excited to have her on. And I met her so organically. We met in HEB, and I was like, that. I think I told y'all this. I was like, that cannot be her over there. Is that her? Because when you see someone on social media all the time, it's just like seeing them in the grocery store. It's just odd. But we hugged, and she was really nice, really down to earth, really cool. And then we set this interview up, and it was it kind of went from there. Her team is amazing. One thing I really like about her and her business is her team. Like, she has a legitimate team, and they are so communicative. And so, if there's a problem, we had a few issues in the beginning, and if there's any issues, they are so on it. They are on it. Shout out to Nico and her team. Nico is a business owner. She's a mom. She's an entrepreneur. She's a boss. She is a businesswoman, a social media influencer who is doing an amazing job, and her audience is growing, and she is creating a brand for herself that will be undeniably $1 million company. She is sitting on $1 million company as we speak. How inspiring is that? Boss shit, period. When you a woman, a single mom, and you are navigating $1 million company, that with no muscle behind you, that is real pressure. She real pressure. You got to put respect on that. I don't give a fuck what is going on. You got to put respect on work ethic. Her work ethic and her mindset is undeniable, which is why her business is booming and doing the numbers that it's doing. Let's take a look and a listen at how Nico balances being a mom, an entrepreneur, a social media influencer, and running $1 million company.
Face naked. Yes. Hold on. Face naked. Yes. Hold on. Face naked. Yes. Hold on. Face naked. Oh, let me get it. Hold on. Give me a second. Hello. Face naked.
That lake cost $100 bills, and I still got my money. Gold all up in my grill, and I still got my money. Who cares how you haters feel? And I still got my money. Call Jay up and close the deal, 'cause I still got my money. My fragrance on and they love my smell.
Just hit our $100,000 month. Over 300 fucking orders that we've gotten in the last 3 days, y'all. It's so crazy to fucking say that out loud.
10:25. And my shoot is at 11 o'clock. This gotta be dry by the time I get to the shoot. After I shoot, I gotta come home,
and finish packing these fucking orders. It's over 1,000 of them. They gotta be packed. You like my hair for the shoot? Still struggling. And my son has a game today.
How close up do you want this? Close, like where they can see it peeling.
She could bowl with it. They say, Cardi, you tweaking now. I don't be tweaking enough. Bitch be doing shit and I be letting it slide and I don't be bringing it up. Bitches be out here telling lies about me and y'all just be eating it up. Getting money.
Where my bitches
on
at?
the island.
Where my bitches at?
First class.
Where my bitches at?
Buying diamonds.
Where my bitches at?
Getting money.
Where my bitches
on
at?
the island.
Where my bitches at?
First class.
Where my bitches
Buying
at?
diamonds.
Where you from?
I got her.
They say love me, you ain't put me Chanel. They say love me, you ain't put me Chanel. They say love me, you ain't put me Chanel. They say love me, you ain't put me Chanel. They say love me, you ain't put me Chanel. Say love me, you ain't put me Chanel.
I'm a big dog baby and a dog baby.
After I pack,
I'm doing up with me. It's going crazy, man. Don't chase me. Say you want to see me, how you gonna take me?
They say love me, you ain't put me Chanel. Say love me, put me Chanel.
Strong, effective, potent natural ingredients that brighten, balance, and restore the melanin to dull texture skin. This is without a single fucking product on my skin.
Just know you bitches can't live. I got the hottest shit. Hop out, popping it. They say I walk around looking like a compliment. Shut up, stop whining. Cardi still shining. Hoes kept complaining, so I cop more diamonds and more archive. Vince Couture on me. I got more gold TA than John probably. Summer we cheeks out, winter is links out. I buy grown man watches and make them take links out, bitch. I mean, it's really.
I am so excited to record with you today and have you on. So I just want to let you know a little bit about how I found you. So initially I saw you on social media, but it was, I think it wasn't skincare at first. I think you were just on TikTok showing your personality, being funny, because when I went back and did research, I see you had a whole hair wig store before. You cut your hair off and you started like showing your hair. But when I went to your page, I saw that you had your own skincare line. And so I just recently cut my hair. I'm originally from Michigan. I just moved to Houston like a year ago. So when I got here, I live in Houston. Yep. I just cut all my hair off. And so I started to come to your channel because I love the color and that look on you. And so I'm looking on your page and y'all, I'm like, let me go to HEB to grab a few things. And I run into the same person. I was just scrolling through her channel and I'm like, that cannot be her. I'm like, this cannot be her. So I stopped you and I'm like, hey, are you the girl from Instagram? And you on the phone like, yeah. I'm like, can I give you a hug? She like, yeah. And it was just like that. And then I saw you post about your products and I'm like, can you come on my channel? And here we are.
Extremely busy. My day is extremely busy. We have like over probably 1,200 orders that need to be out by Tuesday, Wednesday. And we're today a lot of stuff got delivered. Yesterday a lot of stuff got delivered. We had ran out of a couple of things. And so I had to wait till they got in stock because we shipped out over 400 orders, but then we needed more stuff so that we can ship out and then I was waiting on a couple of new machines to come in so that we could ship it, so we could start using the new machines, which the new machines will help us produce more than we were producing. It'll produce more. So I was waiting on a couple of things to come in so we can get orders out. So my day is it just keeps going. It never stops.
What? I'm like, I'm looking all the way from when you first started. I'm like, she could have stopped that doing hair. She could have been like, this ain't working for me. Like, how did you not say F this? Like, what made you, was it just passion and what made it be skin that was like, okay, this is my niche?
I never was unsuccessful at anything that I did.
Mm-hmm.
I've always been successful at anything that I had going on. I've always kept going. My mindset is not a quitter's mindset. I don't have a exit mindset. there are stages that you go through in your life. Like there are stages that you go through in your business. There are stages that you're going to go through in your brand. There are just stages that you're going to go through. And so every stage was different that I went through. I went through a stage where I was doing hair and I was doing hair from home. And then a hairstylist from my city, which I'm from Indianapolis, Indiana. A hairstylist from my city, she took me up under her wing. She told me the only way that I could come and work in her shop, but I had to go to school because I wasn't in school. I just was doing hair. So I went to school. While I was in school, I worked in her shop. And then I started making more money than that. That was a level. When I left her shop, I went and got a suite in Broad Ripple, which was a single suite, where I was doing hair, but I was paying my own blueprint with sets. Okay. So right now, let me just tell y'all. Right now, we are shopping for the loungewear, for Face Naked's loungewear. It's the only time I can really kind of do it in the day because my assistant doesn't come in until 4. So when she come in, it's straight work up until the nighttime. So right now is the only time I really have time to kind of like go and get fresh turmeric, go and get fresh roses, look at the sets that I want to drop for the loungewear line. This is the only time I got time to do it because by 3 o'clock I got to be back at home, get my son off the bus. He got basketball practice, get back home so I can start work before my assistant get there at 4. So, anyways, there's levels to life and there are stages to your life. I'm at a stage right now. I'm just at a stage. This is not the full potential of Face Naked Skin. I'm just at a stage. And
For sure.
I was at a stage 6 months before this, and I was at a stage 6 months before this. And then 1 year before this, I was at a stage. When I first dropped it, I was at a stage. 6 months after that, I was at a stage. 6 months after that, I didn't even live in the city that I even was born in. I was moved. And that was a stage. When I left that stage, when I moved into my new house, that was a stage.
Yeah.
Everything is a stage. And I really believe that, and the bottom line is my life, the way my life goes is I'm all about, if you change your thoughts, you change your life. And anything that you speak out of your mouth, those are stages of your life. You have to be very specific on what you want. You have to know exactly what you want. You have to know exactly what level you're going to get to. And you have to know if you're going to stop at any levels. And I just don't believe in stopping. Everybody has their turn. And I believe that everybody has their turn.
Absolutely.
It depends on what you do with your turn. If you won't keep going with your turn or you stop with your turn. If you get to a point and you be like, well, F it, I done made $2 million, I'm done. But then you lose that $2 million, your turn is done. You done lost your turn because you quit. You can't quit. You gotta if you're gonna quit, then you gotta go to something else. You gotta go to a different stage. So just say when I make my first $1 million. By next year, I've been and made my first $1 million in Face Naked only. It'll be a $1 million company. And it depends on what I do with that $1 million company for the next level of my life that I'm gonna be in. So by next year, I'll be turning 36. And so, like I said, everything is a stage. I'm 35 and shit, I just started making $100,000 a month. The stages I took to get there, I remember when I first moved here, I was crying. I wasn't even making $6,000 a month when I first moved here. And in 1 year, I've been here for 2 years. It'd be 2 years in April that I've been here. But when I first moved here, I had just dropped Face Naked. I moved here in April. I had just dropped Face Naked the June before for my birthday. So 2023 is when I dropped Face Naked. So it's been 2 years. So this will be last year was the first year anniversary. So this will be the second year anniversary. I think.
Okay.
I think I dropped, 2023 is when I dropped it in June. So last year was the first year anniversary. This year will be the second year anniversary. But long story short, I've never had a F it in my life. I've had times in my life where I've said like, okay, I feel like I'm drowning. I feel like I'm stuck. What is next? Because this ain't it no more. I'm bored. I'm tired. I don't want to get up. I don't want to go up to the store no more. I had 2 stores in Indiana.
Yes.
I didn't want to go to the stores no more. I was bored with the stores. And we were stuck at making $20,000 a month with both of the stores. It was a stuck because it was only hair in the store. And I wasn't doing hair no more because I had retired from doing hair. So I retired at 32 of doing hair. I didn't want to do hair no more. That was it. I didn't want to be the girl that was 30, 40, still behind the chair. That just didn't work. My mindset, it just didn't work for me. That wasn't enough money. And I don't like to not have enough money to do whatever I want to do. I want to be able to do anything that I want to do, buy anything that I want to buy. So that just wasn't enough. So it was a point in my life where I left, dropped everything, come quick, Craig's in trouble. I just left. Shut the stores down, leave. That's what I did. I didn't know what the hell I was going to do. I just knew that I had a plan and this is what I wanted to do. I did not want to be stuck in the store no more. I wanted to make all my money online. And that is exactly what I do. And now I make more money than I've ever made in a month's time. Like I said, I was stuck. And that's the only part in my life where I just needed to sit down and I needed to figure out what was next for a neat freak.
Yeah.
What was next on the table. Because that neat freak was settling. And I didn't want to do that no more. Had to figure it out. Those are stages that you don't have epic stages. You have stages where either you gonna let it make you or you gonna break. Either you done, is you okay or is you cool?
I love your mindset. I love your business. I love how personable you are with your business. That's what makes, from me just watching, that's what makes me want to buy it. You know, the way your skin looks, you can tell it works. Like, you don't have a filter on your skin. That's just light in God, right? And so I'm vegan too. So I love that you use natural products. And then I love that you show, like I saw you outside, like going out, getting the tumor, getting all the things you need. So you kind of take your audience with you as you make it, as you go buy it, you know. So I think it makes people want to buy it because you feel like, oh, I know her. You know what I'm saying? And then it makes people like me feel like, oh, I can go up to her and be like, hey, girl. So what made you want to be a boss? Like, I know, like, did you grow up around that? Did your mom display that, or your father?
Mm-mm. Hell no. My mother worked almost 3 jobs. And I just remember saying, hell no. I don't want to do that. No.
Yeah, for sure.
My mother wore her book. She was a state trooper and she worked in a factory, a mail factory. They sorted mail. It was a mail company. And she used to have to wear steel toe boots and a smock. And it was ugly. And at that time I was in high school. And I remember her coming home one day. And I remember like having to do everything for my little brother and my sister. Walk my little sister to school. All that type of stuff. Not really walk her to school because I made sure I had people around that was going to go get her from school. I'm riding with them. So I just knew that was not nothing that I wanted to do. When she asked me when I was younger, like, I used to always say, that's ugly. I'm never working at a place like, I'm not doing that. And she would ask me like, well, what you gonna do? Because when they working all them jobs, they mad.
Yes, they in their masculine energy.
Yeah, she was mad.
Yeah.
My dad was incarcerated, so she was mad. My grandmother, she was a RN. She was for the veterans. She worked at the VA hospital, and she worked the graveyard shift. My grandmother worked 3rd shift. My mother worked the first and second shift, and we was back living with my granny. And my mama just she didn't have it hard when my father was out, but when my father went to jail, like, she just lost everything. Like, hell, she didn't have, it was nothing. Like, it was over for a while.
Yeah.
And I remember I was doing all kind of stuff, like, to make sure I had what I wanted to have. And, but I just said I didn't want to do that. And when she asked me what I wanted to do, I just said, I don't know. But I do know that I'm going to make a lot of money. And I'm going to wear what I want to wear. I'm going to get up when I want to get up. And I'm going to do whatever I want to do, but I'm going to make a lot of money. And I remember her saying, well, I don't know what the hell that is, but whatever. she was always just angry. She was sleepy, tired. She had kids. And I was rebellious as hell. I was in high school. I was sneaking out. I was going to the club.
Oh, rebellious.
I was rebellious. Yes, I was rebellious. 16 going to I was in the club. It was a club called the Mecca. It was real popular. And if all the guys was in the Mecca, you wanted a guy that had some money, you had to go to the Mecca.
Okay.
All the people was in. I had my auntie's ID. My auntie used to say, like, don't go in that club without I gotta get in first. Because I had her ID. So I was rebellious. I'm my mother's rebellious child, just period. Like, I am the child that did everything she actually said she was gonna do. I always said I was moving. On my Twitter account, and I think this was like 2019 or 2020 or something. 2018, 19. I put on my Twitter account, I'm moving to Houston. And I didn't know when I was moving to Houston, but I know I said I was moving to Houston. And if I go back, one day it popped back up on my Facebook page that I said I'm moving to Houston. And I thought it was funny because I live in Houston. But it just popped back up like a year ago or something like it. And I was like, damn, it's crazy. So I don't know what I wanted to do. I just knew that I didn't like working for people. I always got fired from any job I had. I got fired from it. I was always late. And I used to talk back, roll my eyes, and no. And I'm not doing that. Sweep the floor, no. Walk out. Like, I never wanted to like have like authority over me ever. I have authority over me now. My team is over me now. They tell me exactly what to do and when to do it. You don't know. When you was on the phone with my team was on the phone with me. Where you at? She's get online. That's why I got my computer and I'm out. She made sure they tell me what to do. So I still get told what to do. But when I was growing up, no, I didn't. No.
Yeah.
I don't want to get told what to do. So I don't know. I just always had a different mindset than my little brother, my baby sister. Like, I don't know. I just didn't. A lot of stuff that I seen people do, I just knew that was not that ain't what I know.
Yeah.
No.
So your mother worked 3 jobs. You were her most rebellious child. You were at the club at 16. You were fired from every job. So someone looking at you at that time couldn't see what Face Naked now.
Hell no. No. And you know, it's so crazy because I remember growing up and asking my mama to help me co-sign for hair school. You know, when you that young, you gotta have your guardian gotta sign for hair school. Unless or you gotta be 22, 23 with a kid. If you don't have no kids, then you gotta get on your mama paperwork, your parent paperwork. And I remember my mama told me, hell no, I'm not signing. I ain't getting no. What is it? What is it called? Something aid or something. What is it called?
Financial
aid. Financial aid. Tell me no. I'm not signing for that.
Oh, they do financial aid for hair school.
Yeah, heck yeah.
Okay.
She's like, no, I'm not doing that. You're not about to quit and have me in debt. No, I ain't doing that. And I was like, damn, she's gonna sign for me to go to school. I'm trying to go to school for her. No.
Right.
By the time I think I caught my first case, I had got caught with stealing. Like when I was like 22, I got a case caught for stealing. I told God, like, I swear to God, if you just get me out of this, I ain't gonna touch nothing else. So I called my auntie Bianca. Called my auntie and I asked her, hey, Auntie, trying to sign up for school. I can't sign up for school. Mommy won't let me sign up for school. My grandmother, she had just kind of got a little sick around that time. So I didn't want to ask my granny because my apartment was already in my granny name.
Yeah.
So I was like, I don't know what to do. My auntie was like, well, you can carry the kids on your taxes. You just give me the money off, give me some money off the taxes. I just needed them on the taxes to say I had kids so I could go to school.
Yeah. Oh,
so my auntie,
got you.
So my auntie, I think I got like 7,000 back because I worked. I was working at this place called Formica. But I got fired because I went to jail for stealing. So my auntie was like, you carry the kids on your text. She had 2 kids. I carried her son and her daughter. And I carried her kids on my text. I think I got like 7,200 back. I gave my auntie 4,000 for her kids, both her kids. And I took the rest and I signed up for school. And shit, I just ain't look back after that. I never stole nothing else in my life. Well, I might have picked up a couple more things. But it wasn't like that.
It was, yeah.
It wasn't like that. But after, when she got me in hair school, I just never looked back. But my mama, like, hell no. It's so crazy though, she wouldn't sign for me. But she ended up signing for my baby sister. And my baby sister played the hell out of crazy. But you know, the younger kids, your parents, like, when you the oldest, they put so much on. My mama put a lot on me growing up. She say it now like, I'm sorry, I love you. I know I put a lot on you. So successful. Can't believe it. You know, this and that. But when I was growing up, she was hard on me. But she had me when she was 13. My mother did. So she got pregnant at 13. He had me at 13, but then 2 months later in August, she turned 14. My mama did. So, you know, she was just hard on me growing up. So basically I grew up with her. Like, we grew up together.
Yeah, for sure.
Like she's my best friend.
For sure.
I understand it now. I love my mama. I just didn't like her when I was growing up.
Yeah.
But I just more didn't like her because she was my mama. But now, like, she my best friend. We talk every day. Like, if we don't talk every day, she's calling my son phone, like, where your mama? She ain't answering. Where she at? She be going crazy. If it's a storm down here, they calling, where you at? Is it flooding? Come home. She just called me crying. Please come home. I miss you so much. I ain't seen her since July. I really don't go home. That was one of my goals. Like, once I left, I said I was never going back. Never. So I don't go back home. I hate it there. I never go back home. I had to go back home in July because my aunt died. My aunt is who raised me. My aunt and my grandmother, 2 of my aunts and my grandmother, they raised me. Because my mom was so young, she had to go back to school. So they raised me. Well, one of my aunts, they raised me. And it take a village. And I really was a village kid. Like all my aunts, even my older cousins that are my older cousins, they are my aunts. I call them my aunts. I have an aunt Tracy. She's really my cousin, but she's way older than me, and she's part of who raised me. So I'm a village kid, like a kid that like everybody raised. Everybody picked me up from school. Because my mother was still in school. And, then when she got out of school, by the time she was 15, she had a job. So I was back and forth from with her, my aunt, my grandmothers. Like my aunt and my grandmother, they twins, they triplets, it's 3 of them. They raised me in the same, my aunt, both of my grandmother, my aunt, and my uncle, they triplets, they lived in the same house. So my mother, me, my mother's 2 sisters, and my aunt had 4 kids at the time. And we all lived in this same house. It was a 2-bedroom house, like 10 of us in this house growing up. So like, I am a village kid. I am the kid that everybody had a hand in raising. So even my cousins that are older than me, 50, 60 years old, I never knew they was my cousins. They was always my aunts. I didn't know they were my cousins until I got older in my 30s. And I'm like, damn, that's my cousin? My Aunt Tracy is my cousin, but I've been calling her Aunt Tracy since I was a kid, a little baby.
Yeah,
so
which makes sense.
I was a village kid. My son is really a village kid. He can go back to the city and go. I don't even be knowing where he at. He be everywhere. Everybody wants him when he gets back to the city. So for summer times, he go back to the city. For breaks and stuff. Well, he's older now, and he's 5'3". So he's 5'3". We're damn near size 10. He don't even want to go back home now. He really be like lingering, and he got friends here now. But like he go back home. He still talk to all his friends that live in Indianapolis. All their parents, they call me as soon as he come to the city. They call like, is CJ coming back this summer? We want him this week and this week. He'll spend 3 weeks over to Eli and Ethan house. He'll spend 2 weeks over to Ethan and J-Mo house. He'll spend 3 weeks over there. Eli daddy, they Muslim. He'll spend 2 weeks over there. He'll spend 3 weeks over my auntie's house because her kids is at home. He'll be over my mama's house. I don't be knowing where he a village kid. He got his godparents is there. So he go over there for a week or two. He be on cruises. I don't never know where that little boy is at when he go back to the city because he's everywhere. His goddaddy is there. He picking him up, taking him on to go fix tires and change tires and stuff. So my son is everywhere. He's really a village kid just like I was. So everybody, he can go anywhere in the city. Even if I don't talk to the people that he over there, my son can go right over there, stay over there for weeks and days, just like I was when I was growing up. So if you ask me, my son is gonna be exactly like I am. He's probably not gonna work. He's gonna go into it. Right now for Christmas, I have to get him a print and press machine because he want to print and press his own oversized crop tees. So I have to get him that for Christmas so he can make his own stuff. So in life, we have a saying to my son when he get out of my car. He says, "I can do anything. My bad thoughts are stupid. My good thoughts are rich. And today anything is possible." That's what he says before he gets out of my car every morning before he go to school. So one of his goals is to, for one, either be in the NBA or the NFL. He likes both. He plays both sports. He plays football and basketball. Or he wants to be an entrepreneur. That's why I got to get him the shirt. He got a whole thing on his computer where he makes all his clothes. He just need the materials to make it. So that's part of his Christmas present, to make his clothes. So I have a different mindset than anybody. I really believe we are our own angels. We are our own devils and we are our own gods. We make our own rules up in our life. Whatever you think, that is what's going to happen. Like whatever your thoughts or your life. And I really believe if you change your thoughts, you can change your life. It's all you have to
Absolutely
really want what you say you want. And you got to go. First, a little work you got to put into it. But as long as you put that work in, it's going to happen.
I agree. So how did speaking of your son, how was relationships with you early on, and what, now that you have reached, because I see a lot of women, this is like a debate, as far as what how you date now, or if you're single. I don't know if you're single or not. I guess I don't know if you want to see your business like that.
I'm dating, but dating is crazy because, a lot of men, they say Midwest girls are aggressive. I don't know why. Being successful is crazy. Also because you get with a man, you get with, my homegirl was telling me the other day she's successful. She a nurse, like a real registered nurse. She a traveling nurse also. She in Cali right now, traveling right now but in her field working. She working. They just called her out to Cali. She live here in Houston, but they called her out to Cali. She make like almost $300 an hour. Like, and she was like, the men that she meet is crazy because, like, they like to do things for girls that don't have nothing. But when they get with a woman that has something, they treat women that are successful different. She got houses. She's successful. She got money,
Yeah.
But she said that men treat her different. If she didn't have shit, she would get treated a certain type of way. But that she's successful, she gets treated a certain type of way. And
So,
I think it's just intimidation.
Would you date a man now that you make $100,000 a month, right? Would you date a man who makes less than that, or would it be like, no, I like a leader, you have to make more than me? That's the debate right now.
Making more than me is not a thing for me. It's more of how you make me feel.
Okay.
Because you can make more than a man, but you don't even have to know that you make more than a man. If he treats you in his actions,
you know what? You are so right.
You don't make more than him. The thing about dating is everybody wants a man that makes more than them. Everybody does. But you got to think about what comes with a man that makes more than you. Sometimes you have to think about is if they're not like an athlete or like a rapper. Because rappers really don't make a lot of money. If they're not like, it just depends. And the reason why I say it depends is because the world is based on a lot of fake ass shit.
Most
There's a
definitely.
lot of cap shit in the world. You gotta know, like I said, like, he don't know how much you make unless you tell him how much you make.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I make $100,000 a month. This and that, whoa. Or, but he got his shit going on too. You can't. He not gonna tell you, oh, you make more than me. A man is not gonna. If a man is a man, he's a man, and there's a difference between a man and a nigga that make more than you. It's a difference. You gotta think about it. You don't think Cardi B make more than Stephon Diggs?
Most definitely.
She's for goddamn sure make more than Stephon Diggs.
Most definitely.
Stephon Diggs is out. He got a whole bunch of hoes. He got babies on the way. All type of stuff. But
I think she's motivating him to get money though. More money.
exactly. And he motivates her too. You gotta see. You gotta see how she smile when she with him.
Okay. Did you see the pictures they just took? See, he came out with a new furniture line. I don't know if people seen that or not. But I feel like, honestly, her just being attached to him is going to make him more money with that. So either way it goes, the money coming back in the house, it don't even matter. So,
and it all depends on how they wake up. You got to think, they probably wake up happy as hell.
Man, what?
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So if you and your nigga that don't make more than you wake up happy as hell, he's going to go out and get more money.
Get more money. Absolutely. I've seen it before.
Don't go out and get more money.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta think, all right, so Stephon Diggs, Cardi B for damn sure makes more than Stephon Diggs. But Stephon Diggs is still getting money. And he still makes her feel like he has more than her because of the way that he makes her feel. That would be somebody that she probably would be submissive to. She's shutting up with all that shit he got going on. She don't say nothing about it.
She don't care. She do not care.
She don't even care. What the guy,
no, she don't care.
Like she's the only one. She does not care.
Okay. And you know what's
okay, so he got a baby by 2 different girls on the way, but I'm the only one in
little
the tabloids looking like this. He don't care.
My man.
Makes more money than him. Then. So, Nicki Minaj makes her. We don't. She doesn't even do anything.
No, I can't do it. That man ain't. She should. She was better off with Safari.
Anything, but people really don't know that man makes Nicki Minaj feel a certain type of way.
You think so? I think she acting crazy.
Don't think I don't see her in the tabloid saying he's broke. I hate him. I'm ready to divorce him.
No. You're right.
That's her man. It don't matter what he did. Oh, he raped the girl. Girl, he was 18 and she was 17. I don't want her to.
Like rape is, if that's what it was based on the age, because you can be raped at any age.
She had a baby by this man. That man makes her feel like a woman. All these other men didn't make her feel like a woman. They made her feel like Nicki Minaj.
I can see that
man makes her feel like Onika.
I think the flip side for Cardi, though, is that, she's been on the flip side. When she met Offset was making more money, which in my perspective made her go get more money, him being attached to her. But then she ended up surpassing him.
She had a lot to do with his fallout. Women don't understand how much power they have over men when that's their man. People don't understand how much power they have. Women don't.
Yeah.
Coochie is very powerful. Money is powerful. And when you giving up coochie and you buying bets and giving $200,000, $300,000, $400,000 to your man for this and that, you gotta understand his head is messed up. So anything she says is gonna go. If she say the Migos is taking your money, oh, y'all taking my money, she said it. That's how it's gonna go. That's how it's gonna go. If anything that she said went. Period. So she has a lot to do with how his head was messed up. He lost his whole family when he got with her. Because she became his best friend. Mm-hmm. So now he don't have nobody. Now him and his cousin is into it. They might not be into it no more, but they not like they was. His nephew is dead, or his cousin is dead. You gotta think about all the stuff that happened when he was in that relationship, because I understand the power of a woman.
Absolutely.
They are best friends. So whatever she said to him in his head, that's what it was. It doesn't matter what it is. Whatever she said, he thought about it. And he said, you goddamn right, they is. They turning on me, ain't they? Yeah. About to be done with them. Because you the only one
I
there
can
for me.
see that. I can see that. Have you ever had a moment in your life where you felt like, okay, I'm crashing out? Have you ever crashed out over a relationship?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I crashed out.
Yeah.
I have to be under the influence to crash out, though. I don't crash out if I'm not under the influence. If he does something to me in the daytime and I'm sane, I'm working.
Okay,
But
right.
if it's a Friday and then I go out and he done something to me earlier that day and I go out and I have drinks, oh yeah, I'm crashing. Yeah.
What's your sign?
I'm a Gemini.
Gemini. Oh, that's why you working. Then the other side come out.
Yeah, it's another side. I'm pulling up. I'm pulling up. Yeah, I
can see it in you. I can see it in you.
Yes. And I'm flipping out of whoever.
You know what? I think what it is with Midwest women is that we have a outer that doesn't look like we have the cut up. Like, you know, because I think Midwest women are the most beautiful women in the world, to me.
Thank
personally. I'm from the Midwest, by the way.
Where you from, Sue? Ohio.
I'm from Michigan.
Michigan. Detroit. It's up there with Detroit.
Yeah, I'm from Muskegon. It's like a couple hours from Detroit. Outskirts. Okay. But yeah, Michigan. And so I think Midwest are the most beautiful women in the world, but I feel like we cut up different. It's a different type of cut up. Like we different. So I wanna go back to your brand before because I know you have things to do. But I wanted to ask you what made you start face naked? Like, did you have a bad breakout? Like, what was it that made you focus on your skin?
I have been pregnant a few times and had a few abortions. I was like hormonally going through stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I started breaking out, but I didn't know why I was breaking out. But I was using like soaps and whatever, like just regular soaps. Like, I think I was using like a tea tree soap. When I was using the tea tree soap, it just wasn't working. Like I said, I was steady breaking out. I couldn't figure out why I was breaking out. It wasn't like getting better. I just was breaking out. Like, and they were turning into dark marks. I didn't understand what was going on. I was crying.
Yeah.
I was crying. Like, you don't understand when I say crying. Like, my skin was horrid. Did my research a little bit on a couple of things, and I started using my own stuff. I just started making things in my own. Started making my own things in the kitchen. First thing I ever made was the clear skin bar. That was the first thing that I ever made. It's made with completely raw goat milk.
Mm-hmm.
Completely raw goat milk. It's a cold press bar, and I was making them like the bars were like this big, like this thick, and I was having to cut them. Yeah, they cold pressed. So they were made with goat milk. I was getting raw ginseng from the Whole Food store. I was getting raw ginseng, carrots. I was cutting up my carrots, literally cutting up my carrots. Licorice root. Licorice root is like a wood. I was crushing up the wood, like literally, and I would put it inside of the milk. And so it had to sit because, like I said, it's cold pressed. So it had to sit in a freezer. And I started doing that. And the clear skin bar is what made my face not break out. I was actually supposed to go into business. I had this lady, she made natural stuff, and I was supposed to go into business with her. I asked her, let's come out with a line. Let's drop a line. And she took my money, and we didn't come out with a line. She just took my money. So I got with my cousin. Once I made the clear skin bar and it cleared my face up, I got with my cousin, and she's a chemist. Came over and I told her everything I put in there. So she told me to like the weights of different, like the weights and kilograms and milliliters of things, of certain things that could kind of go into one bar that is not like won't tear and burn your skin up.
Mm-hmm.
And so after I made the clear skin bar, then I gave it away to a couple. I don't like them. All kids, okay. Then I gave it away to a couple of people.
And then they started going crazy about it. Like, and then I was on social media and they was asking me like, what do you use on your skin? What do you use on your skin? So then I still had dark marks, like dark little speckles, like all over my face, like different dark marks. And, you know, everything was organic.
I wanted to ask you, you were telling me that entrepreneurship is hard in incorporating being a mom into that.
It is.
And your son is in sports. Two sports. Yeah.
Basketball and football. I don't care how busy I am. All that shit stop. I'm sorry. All that stuff stop when it's time for him to play. He come first with anything.
Period.
I don't care
How
what
old
it is.
were you when you had your son?
I was 24.
You was 24. 23. Okay.
I got pregnant at 23. I had him by 24.
Okay. And that's a age that is you're still discovering, still young.
I have been pregnant probably about 12, 13 times before I went on and had my son.
Wow, 12 or 13. And these are not plan Bs. These are real going to get abortions.
Oh yeah, baby, they knew me by name.
Oh, no, so you went to the abortion clinic 13 times.
Yes, I remember I had to use one of my cousin's IDs to go get my last one. Then I was like, I ain't going back.
They won't let you come back in?
After a certain amount of times in the city, you know, they were like, hell no. Gonna send us to jail. Everybody in here, she just keep coming back.
So that's your miracle baby in a sense of you like, I'm finna just have it. I'm finna keep it.
Well,
this is what it is.
Right before I got pregnant with my son, a year before I got pregnant with my son, I had got pregnant and we was gonna keep a baby. And I miscarried.
Got you.
At like 7 months, I miscarried. It was a girl.
Wow.
Well, 6 months pregnant.
You knew what you were having.
I did not until I had until I miscarried.
Gotcha.
So then after that, about a year, I got pregnant twice. I got pregnant one more time, once or twice after that, but I wasn't ready. Like I wasn't ready. And I'm the type of person, I don't hold on to grudges. Like I'm not a grudger. Like I don't hold on to pain. I don't hold on to stuff like that. I think that it either makes you or breaks you. It could that shit could ruin your life. Holding on to different stuff, it could ruin your life. I miscarried. When I miscarried, the hardest thing was planning the funeral because I was so far along and I went to St. Vincent's, which is a Catholic hospital. They don't believe in cremating the baby. They believe like if you miscarry, you have to take the baby and you got to bury the baby and you have to do all of that with the baby. And I had to do that. I think that was the hardest thing I had to do.
Yeah.
But girl, I was back outside. So that was over with. It was where the fair ain't the fair going on? The fair is right now. Let's go to the fair. So I'm not really that person that hold on to that.
Were you deflecting, or did you just deal with it and move, and that was just how you felt about it? You just felt like going outside was best for you.
I'm outside. I'm an outside girl though. I'm not an angry girl. I'm not a sad girl. Nothing really makes me sad. If you hurt my feelings, I always tell my guy, like if I'm in a relationship or whatever, and it's not working, like, or whatever, tell me. Like, cause dump me. Like, I want to be dumped.
Okay.
Like, I don't want you to play because I'm going to hurt you. And then I'm going to do stuff back. Hurt me on the weekend. Because if you hurt me on the weekend, I can go outside. I'm going to be over that shit by Monday. I got work to do. I got money to be made. It's money to be made, baby. I ain't got time to be crying.
Okay.
So, me and my homegirls, I give them 24 hours to be sad. It's time to get up now. What you gonna do? What we doing?
Outside of Face Naked, outside of me just doing my research on like where you were, who you are today, there is layers on layers even beyond that, from your childhood, from you having your 13 abortions, because I'm pretty sure there's something behind that. Like that doesn't just happen. It's something behind that. You know what I mean? Was it by the same person?
I grew up in I told you it's a million of us. It was a million of us in one house. I just didn't want no kids. I
And that's
wasn't ready for
understandable.
kids. I
And you
didn't
know
want no
what?
kids.
I would rather a woman not bring a child here and she's not ready and then they have a horrible life.
Yeah, I just didn't want
Rather
no
than
kids. I wasn't ready. I was having too much
yeah,
fun.
for sure. For sure. Do you want more kids now in the future?
Absolutely not.
No,
No.
you don't want any more kids.
No.
Now, would you
I have
if
to
you
be forced. I would have to be forced. Like, person, that man gonna have to
is
make
it
me
that
feel
bad?
so
Is it
safe,
is it
baby.
motherhood? Is it not for you or is it just too hard?
It's scary, baby. It's scary. Motherhood is one of the scariest things. Carrying a baby is one of the scariest things that you can do. It's the scariest thing. Yeah, anything can happen in motherhood. I was a nervous damn wreck being pregnant with my son, and I had already miscarried, and I had to get on steroids. Like I had to take these progesterone shots. I had to get my uterus stitched. It was so scary because like
Yeah, and I can see
anything can
that.
happen. The cord can get wrapped around, and there's so many damn things this baby can be deformed. All kind of things. So many things that can go on during a pregnancy, and like raising a kid in this day in life is so different than when I was growing up. You really have to like really sincerely worry about bullying. Like we didn't have bullying growing up. And we
No, and
did.
if it was, it wasn't nothing like how
It
it is
wasn't like
today.
this.
No.
It wasn't like this. It's way worse. I be having to like catch myself, like when my son deal with different people, like not flipping out. I'm his mama. I'll be ready to fight. If the kid is mean to my son, or I see a kid like being funny, like he too cool, I'll flip out. And my son be like, "Mama, she know I got there." For real. And then, we moved to another city. So, like, no. For me, being with a man and, like, actually settling down and having another kid, safe is not just a word, it's a feeling. And so, if I had another child, I would have to feel safe.
Absolutely. I don't have any kids, and I feel like that's one of my two biggest fears is having a child and like living with a man, like putting my life with your life. Those are my two biggest things. And
well, you gotta mesh with your man. Like, I don't want no man that I don't mesh with. See, however, and I'm not a person that don't like change. So
same.
However we are when we start, we gotta stay that way. Because if you change, that's gonna make me mad. I'm not gonna want to be with nobody that change like that. Only thing I want to change with is my money and leveling up together. You change the way you act or you treat me or anything that we got going on, I don't like it.
Gotcha.
If you start to change on me, I'm cool. Like, nah, hell nah. Like, let me get out of this because that was an act. I'm the same person, so I'm gonna flip out. I'm gonna show you my flip out way. I'm gonna show you my nice girl something. I'm gonna show you all the stages of me. I'm gonna show you, and that's how I'm gonna be at all times. I'm real angry when I'm coming on my period. I might slap you, fight you, cut you out. I'm gonna go crazy on my son. I'm going crazy on the dog. No, I'm not cooking. I'm going crazy. But that's how I am when I come on my period. And then later on that night, I'm be like, I'm sorry, y'all, and I love y'all, and something.
What's the difference between changing? Because I know you said you went through a lot of stages, and I think us as individuals, men and women, go through stages. Is it changing or is it going through stages? Can you handle going through different stages with your person? And is that considered changing?
No. Changing is changing. Changing the way you see me. Changing the way you love me. Changing the way we are with each other. Stages is different.
Okay.
You won't go through stages. You will probably want to more so go through stages with your person, but me, it was safer for me to go through my stages alone. People get
I
lost
feel the same way.
Men make women lost. If you don't got the right man around you, then he'll make you feel lost. You'll lose yourself.
Absolutely.
I got a homegirl that say she lost herself. The last nigga she was with, she's like, I just lost myself. I was doing this, I was doing that, I was doing this, I was doing that. Then I just stopped. Now I'm just doing this, and this ain't really what I want to do. I really want to go back. I should have just kept doing what I was doing when I was with him, but they discourage you. All kind of shit. I was with a man that was very discouraging. Or messed with a man, was involved with a man that was very discouraging.
How was that for you?
Away from that. How was it?
Like, how was it? Like, what was it? Like your business he tried to discourage?
No, just like, he never tried to like discourage it. Like, you can't do this, but his energy was just not the same energy as mine. His voice wasn't the same voice as mine. His thoughts wasn't the same thoughts as mine.
I've experienced that before.
So that will deteriorate you. Like, what you are, who you around.
So now that you have this platform and you have people watching you, how does it feel? Like, when I came up to you, does that happen often? And how does it feel to know that other Black queens are watching you, are inspired by you?
Because I never set out to be a role model or like
you like, I just want some money.
I never set out to be that way. It's just something that happened for me.
Yeah.
When I was younger, my mama said I used to have full conversations at the age of 1. She said so. Being on social media, that's something that you're my daughter, so seeing you grow up, like,
yeah,
everybody wanted you around. Like, everybody, you could have full conversations with adults at 1 and 2 years old.
Does your son understand how, like, when you're at home doing this, does he know how big your business has gotten? Like, does he get like, oh, this?
Yes, we have like plenty of celebrities in our DM, like we give skincare products to. They buy skincare products from me. They ask me questions about their skin, and I show my son that, and he be like, "Dang, mama!" Like, so us growing, yes, he's actually grew with me, but asking me is motherhood hard with entrepreneurship? Yeah, but he makes it so easy to be like his mom. Like, he makes it easy for me to do what I do.
So when you got your first, like, when did you feel like, okay, Face Naked is a motherfucking brand? Like, this shit is going up. Like, when did you feel like that?
When I relaunched. So I did a full rebrand. Because it was actually LaFace by Neat Freak.
Okay, I think I remember that. Yeah.
It was LaFace by Neat Freak. And LaFace means my face. And Neat Freak was me. My face, Neat Freak. So it was actually LaFace by Neat Freak. But when we went to go get that LLC and stuff, it was already taken. But I ain't take it out because I had already went with it. And it was like, it was country. Not country, like, the stuff I was doing, I did everything by myself. I had already rebranded the name. I had already said, like, it ain't gonna be LaFace. It's gonna be Face Naked. Because one day I had a dream of it up on the thing. Like one of them boards, like on a building. I seen it on a building. And so that's what I said I was going to name it, Face Naked. I was like, damn, I should have named it that all along, but that's a stage. It's a stage. So I had somebody for everything. Everything we did, I had somebody for it. I had a new logo.
Just smart. Very smart. Especially if you're rebranding. That was smart.
I had somebody for everything. I had the logo girl. She redid my logo. She redid the we got the chicken too. She redid the logo. She did the labels. I had somebody for everything when I rebranded. We was on Wix at first. Wix, the website Wix. We was on their platform. We went from that platform to a Shopify platform, but I had to get I had to pay everybody to do all this for me. For one, moving Wix to Shopify, I didn't know nothing about, so I had to pay somebody to do that. I had a person that did that. I had a person that did my logo. I had a person that did my photo shoots. I had a person that everything. And I think I spent like $10,000 rebranding. The day we dropped, which is April the 19th, I made $20,000 that day. So I got my money back.
Oh, it's over with now.
Double. And I said, damn. We shut the website down for like 3 days. Just shut it down. We launched back April April 19th is when we launched back. I did a pop-up shop. We had the pop-up. I had a pop-up that day, and we launched the website. Brand new website, brand new photos, brand new everything. Face Naked was just like a rebirth. We made 20 bands that first day. That's when I knew. Okay. So I went from making 8 bands to 20 bands. Now we in a 20 brand market. Now we making, that's what I'm saying. So now we making 20,000. Ever since April, we making 20,000. 20,000. 20,000. By April, May. By June, we was making 60,000. Yes, my birthday month, we made $69,000 my birthday month.
Wow.
And we did like a big old sale. That was June. So April to June, we was at 60. By 20, we was at 60. Now, 60 wasn't the goal until goddamn November. So after June hit, then July, now we had a steady coast. We had a big sale. So now we had a steady coast of $45,000 a month. July, we made $45,000. August, we made like 56,000. Then like, so now we in the 40s and 50s. Now we can make it our own sale. We in 40s and 50s. By September, I got with an ads company so they can figure out how to take my brand to the next level. What I've learned along this way is you literally cannot do everything by yourself. You got to build a team, and it takes money to build a team. It literally takes money to build a team. You got to build a team. They texting me now.
With you starting off, just doing it on your own, it's getting your feet wet. But once you get your ducks in a row, doing what you did was the smartest thing.
But you never know how you gonna get your ducks in a row, because you could possibly keep doing stuff yourself. I never knew how to get my ducks in a row. It just kind of came. It just kind of came with it. I met all the right people that I needed to meet. The girl that did my logo, my Face Naked logo, I met her through my friend that's a manager. She's a manager at Starbucks. She's her sister. Okay. That's how I met the lady that did the logo. How I met my company that does my labels, and they do everything. All the prints any printing that I got on my shirt, anything. I met them at a bowling function with my homegirl. I met the owner of the print shop with my homegirl. How I met the people that did my website, I met her on Instagram, and they everything kind of just went in order like
it was organic, yeah.
But by September, I got with an ads company, and the ads company was a investment. It's an investment. Mm-hmm. You gotta know what an investment is. It's an investment. You're not sure if you're gonna get it back. Mm-hmm. But you gotta know that you're gonna get it back. You might not get it back that first month, but once I got with the ads company, it was up from there. I think September, by the end of October, by the beginning of October, that's when I said we're gonna make $100,000 in November. That was the goal. Mm-hmm. We made it in October. We made $170,000 in November.
Which is because I saw your was it your Black Friday sale? It did really well. Really well.
Black Friday sale?
Yeah.
You know, we got 696 orders on the Black Friday sale that day.
Just alone.
Just that Friday made 696 sales. Just Black Friday. We had Saturday. We extended the sale because my ads manager, they extended. Keep it going.
And I can tell you right now, your marketing for Black Friday was top tier. The ads, everything was top tier. The spiders on your face for Halloween. I mean, you just really I paid attention to you. You really went out your way to make it what it was supposed to be. Your photo shoots, all of it. It was really good.
So before I started doing the photo shoots, girl, I used to set up my camera and do my shoots myself.
Really?
I did everything.
Period.
So stepping out of that and actually letting someone handle that, like the lady that does my shoots, her name is Trisha. She's my creative director for Face Naked. I tell her what I want to do, and then we do it. And right now we're in the process of tomorrow's Friday, so we're launching the 12 days of Christmas, which is the build your own routine still. So you build your own routine. I got content I gotta make for this, so it's for the next 12 days, for the next 12 days after today is for the next 12 days. And
Got you.
I damn near been so busy I haven't even been able to promote it like I need to, because we have so many orders that we got to get out. And like I said, I make everything. So with making everything, I have to make, where I was only making 5 gallons, with the orders that we have, I have to make 5 gallons of everything and keep it. Like, we run through the clear skin bars. We make those. We got like 800 and something clear skin bars that got to go out. I only can make 500 at a time. So now I have to figure out a process on how to make more than 500, because last month, like I said, right now it's the 11th, right, like $60,000. So we're on schedule to continue to make $100,000 a month.
And now I see you giving out jobs. You giving out ambassador checks, and so what?
Yes, it's so crazy because I had to call the bank today because we did 58 payouts today, but it's supposed to be at where we should be able to just make one bulk payment, and PayPal just pays everybody. Well, we're not. I don't know what's going on with it. My team is getting it together now, but we wasn't able to pay nobody. PayPal wasn't just paying like they should have been paying. So literally my team had to pay out 58 of the affiliates, just pay them out individually on the site. I mean, individually with my card, which I don't care. But then they started declining the card, and I'm like, so they called me, like, they said, you got to call the bank, the card is declining. I'm like, why? They're like, I don't know, well, I called the bank. They like, well, you've used it almost 58 times. So I called them back like, yeah, I used the card 58 times. That's why it's declining. And she's like, oh yeah, because I just was going in and hitting send. So I look on my statements and it say $6, $27, $90, $78. I'm like, oh, okay. So the lady's like, well, you can only use your card 60 times in a day. So the affiliate our affiliate program is really awesome. The girls, oh, I need that. The girls, I got one of them, don't I? In the garage. The girls are really motivated. And it really depends on them. What they make depends on them. I think the highest I've paid out in the last 30 days was like $150. And that was for somebody that made like 11 sales. She could make more than that. And ain't no cap out on how much you can make.
So what does it take to be an ambassador for Face Naked? Is it closed? The application closed, or how does that work?
I don't know if they closed it. Last time I checked, we had 800 ambassadors, but all 800 don't do what they need to do. It's only maybe about 200 that does, because if I'm not mistaken, we've paid out probably about 125 people. So, and we might have 200 active ambassadors, but really it's up to them. It's to their discretion. If they gonna sell, they gonna sell. And being an influencer and people listening to you, everybody has their own audience. So it's not just an audience for me. It's an audience for everybody. Like, everybody has their own audience. Everybody, if you got followers, I think the crazy thing is the girl, our highest affiliate is, she got like 300 followers.
So she just out there grinding, trying to.
Our highest affiliate has 300 followers, like 300 and some. But she don't even have like 1,000. She's not even at 1,000 followers yet. I actually have to send out there. I gave the top 5 affiliates free bundle boxes. I gotta send those out to them. But yeah, our highest paid affiliate don't have more than 1,000 followers. That is motivation. When we got on the thing, if I'm not mistaken, I think her name is Candy. She don't even have 1,000 followers yet.
Wow. So that says a lot.
Wow.
So if you are interested, they can they still send their information to the email? Okay. which is great. You should be so proud of yourself, girl. I know you are. And in my mind, I'm thinking you need to write a book. Like
Girl,
a book.
everybody said
You serious? Maybe in the future, maybe when you just in your mansion, feet up, got some time. Let's write the book now. I mean, because I feel like you have so much more experiences, life, things to talk about, like, and then you're in the thick of it in your business. Like, it's booming. People are noticing you. More women are following you. Now you have a payroll for Black queens that if you have that hustle in you, they're able to reach out to another Black queen. Your personality is that. It is that. It shines without you speaking. You have a bubbly energy.
I love people. I think it's cool.
You got a bubbly energy, but like at the same time, you got a spiciness to you too. It's like
I'm a little spicy. If you take me there, if we stay in there, then I'm gonna say like this. But if you take me there, I'm gonna start looking like, oh, okay, cheap. We're gonna go there. But something that a white man once taught me. He's a millionaire. He said, everything that you're doing is gonna get old. Everything anybody does is going to get old. Mm-hmm. Everything gets old. The only thing that doesn't get old is meeting new people. Okay. And I was like, well, damn. That just stuck with me since I was younger. It's the only thing that doesn't get old is meeting new people and introducing them to you so they can buy whatever you have. You always need new people because everything gets old to people that already know you. You get old to them. So the one thing that doesn't get old is meeting someone else, meeting a new person that doesn't know you. And it's 8 billion people, something. How many billion people is it in this world?
Too many people. Too many people not to meet new people.
Too many people not to meet somebody new all the time.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I appreciate you coming on. It's been a joy to have you on, and I definitely can't wait to get my box to review your products and try your products. I've been watching you for a long time.
I got my team working on getting your box out, and there's a couple other boxes we got to get out too.
Yeah, I'm excited, girl. I've been watching, so I'm excited to try because I go through skin blemishes sometimes too, and trying to find the right thing for your skin that's actually not that's natural. Because I like, that's one thing that I like about your soaps and like, what is it called? The beauty bar? The
glow bar?
Glow, yes.
The glow bar.
That is natural. Yeah, so I'm excited to try. And congratulations to you on everything that you have going on, your business.
Thank you.
You should be so proud. And I know that your fan base is growing and more people are watching. And I know that can be, for you, it doesn't seem like it's pressure because you're doing something with passion.
I do enjoy doing what I do, though.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's really a lifestyle. Social media is a lifestyle.
It is. Well, I know you're booked, busy, and you got things to do, and you've been picking up all the stuff so you can go ahead and make your products. So thank you so much. And
thank you.
Yes, and I cannot wait to edit this and get this out.